Welcome in the next video of Christabel, the poem written by S.T.Coleridge, part first. Another few lines explanation and analysis in this video. This video is useful for the students of BA Part 2 English Literature and it belongs to Paper 1 Poetry and Drama. I am Dr. Vinita Bhadoria, Associate Professor of English, Government College, BAAR Road. In the previous lines, I have discussed the poem with you, few lines of the poem, and in those lines, Lady Christabel is praying under the oak tree and she suddenly sprang up by hearing some sighing sounds near her, but she was not definite about that. Now few other lines, because it is a very long poem, so I can't finish this poem in one or two video. It will take few more videos. Night is chill. Chill is cold. The forest bare. Denuded with leaves. Bare is without leaves. Is it the wind that moaneth bleak? There is not wind enough in the air to move away ringlet curl from the lovely lady's cheek. Bare is naked because the trees had shed their leaves in winter. Bleak. Bleak means dull and cheerless. From the lovely lady's cheek, trying to create a romantic picture of Christabel, the beauty of Christabel. The night was cold. Chilly is cold. All the trees in the forest were denuded of their leaves, without leaves. He is asking again the question, is it the wind that moaneth bleak? Was it the dull and cheerless sound of the wind blowing through the trees? क्या ये जो हवा चल रही है जिसमें पेड़ों की पत्तियां नहीं हैं, उसमें लग रहा है कि कोई सिसक रहा है, साई साउंड जो आ रही है. शी थॉट, उसने ऐसा सोचा. But the breeze was too weak to disturb the curls of hair. Curls, घुंघरालापन जो बालों का होता है, of hair falling on the cheeks of that lovely lady. Who is that lovely lady? Christabel. There is not wind enough to twirl, to shake. Twirl is to shake. The one red leaf, the last of its clan, that dances as often as dance it can, hanging so light and hanging so high on the topmost twig that looks up at the sky. Means there was not sufficient wind, breezes, हवा के झोंके, to move even one red leaf that was left hanging loosely on the topmost branch pointing upwards. कि जो ऊपर की ब्रांच पे जो एक सूखी हुई लाल रंग की पत्ती लटकी हुई थी, हवा में उतना भी तेजी नहीं थी कि वो उस पत्ती को गिरा पाती. So it could not be the sound of blowing wind. तो वो जो सिसकना है किसी का, वो उस हवा की आवाज नहीं थी. She could not know what sound it was that she had heard and where it had come from. Christabel doesn't know what is that sound and where it is coming. In these lines, the description of the leaf and the hushed atmosphere is very cleverly devised to create a tense moment of expectation and to prepare the readers for the introduction of the supernatural. The mystery deepened and the uncanny supernatural atmosphere thickened as Christabel was startled by a mysterious moaning sound very near her. Hush, beating heart of Christabel. Jesu Maria, shield her well. She folded her arms beneath her oak and stole to the other side of the oak. What sees she there? Jesu Maria, shield her well means the whole background painted so far is suggestive of trouble and uneasiness. So it evokes a response, this cry. She is listening. There is a danger from the influence of which the Holy Spirit of Christ and Mary are invoked to protect Christabel. As you know, Christabel goes into the forest at midnight to pray for the health of her lover, and there she stands under the oak tree and bows down for the prayer. And suddenly there she hears a cry, mournful cry, sad cry, and she is startled because the forest is lovely, calm, and quiet, and there is no wind even to move a single hair of her lock. Now, the heart of Christabel is beating loudly. That means she is afraid of that atmosphere, of that sound, cry sound. She smells a danger. Her heart begins to beat first due to fear. So fast. The poet prays Lord Christ and Mother Virgin Mary to protect Christabel from coming danger, from the danger arriving near her. Christabel folds her hands under her cloak in prayer and moves slowly towards the other side of the tree to find out the reason of that moaning sound. हालांकि वो डर रही थी, though she is afraid, but she wants to find out that sound. So प्रेयर करती हुई वो पेड़ के दूसरी तरफ गई. Because she wants to see the person who is mourning. तो अब क्या है कि उसने क्या देखा? Whatever she sees there. There she sees a damsel bright, dressed in a silken robe of white, that shadowy in the moonlight shone, the neck that made the white robe wane, her stately neck and arms were bare. She wears a cloak. Damsel bright is bright maiden. Robe is the dress. Silken robe is silken dress. Shadowy, which shone dimly in the moonlight. So, what does she see there? Whatever she sees makes the mystery more profound. The mystery is deepened with the appearance of a damsel, a bright lady. In these lines, poet brings medieval characteristics and supernaturalism of the poem. That the beautiful maiden was dressed in white silk which shone dimly in the moonlight. Her neck was of such exquisite whiteness that it made her white silken dress appear slightly gloomy and pale in contrast with it. Her majestic neck, her blue veined feet, and which white arms were bare. उसका कपड़ा इतना सफ़ेद था कि उसकी गर्दन उस कपड़े के आगे पीली लग रही थी, हल्की सी पीली लग रही थी. Her blue veined feet unsandaled were, and wildly glittered here and there the gems entangled in her hair. I guess it was frightful there to see a lady so richly clad as she, beautiful exceedingly. Mary, mother, save me now, said Christabel, and who art thou? Her majestic neck, her blue veined feet, and white arms were bare. She wore no sandals. Unsandaled, no sandals. There are no sandal in her feet, whose blue veins shone through the white. From her white dress, his of her feet, blue veins of her feet is shown. The gems clasped in her hair shone with a white lustre. The poet himself supposes that it must have frightened Christabel to find a lady so richly dressed and of such exceedingly beautiful there at that hour of the night. What is the time of the night? The night time is midnight time. To see such a beautiful lady so richly dressed in such a place and at such a time was something to cause fright instead of delight. She was completely afraid. Christabel was brave enough to speak to the lady. She prayed to Virgin Mary. Mother Mary, Mary, save me now. Now save me. She prayed to Virgin Mary to protect her and asked the lady to tell her who she was. She know who the lady is. In these two stanzas, the poet cleverly suggests and insinuates the coming danger from Geraldine through invocation, and there is no reason for invoking Lord Christ and Mother Mary. White color is the prevailing color here. The beautiful lady is dressed in white silken robe, transfigured into something unearthly by the white moonlight. Her stately neck makes the white robe appear dark. Her white arms are bare, her white feet are bare because she wore no sandals, and their blue veins are visible through her almost transparent skin, a characteristic of paragons of beauty. The lady Strange made answer meet, and her voice was faint and sweet. Have pity on my sore distress. I scarce can speak for weariness. Stretch forth thy hand and have no fear, said Christabel. How camest thou here? And the lady, whose voice was faint and sweet, did thus pursue her answer meet. Christabel asked her how she had come here. She wanted to know from the lady. Which lady? That strange lady she had met. Christabel was startled at her sight and prayed to Virgin Mary to protect her from all harm in case she was an evil thing. When she saw her, then she asked her who she was. This I told you in previous stanza. The strange lady, whose voice was sweet and feeble is weak, made a suitable reply. Have pity on my miserable condition, she said. I am in distress. Have pity. I am so tired that I can hardly speak. Stretch forth your hands and have no fear of me, said Christabel. Christabel told that lady, then hold my hands and have feel no fear. Then asked her how she had come there. Now again she asked sweetly that how she had come here. The lady, whose voice was faint and sweet, weak but sweet, told her sad story. It was, however, not truth that she told her. Did the pursue her answer met? Did the Christabel get the correct answer? This answer, what answer Christabel got, I will explain you in next video. In this video, I have discussed what she find on the other side of the oak tree. That is a lady dressed in white without wearing sandals and without wearing anything in hands. In the next, by discussion or by explanation, I made clear that who is she. Thank you very much. If you feel any query, ask me anytime. Thank you.